man, I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them, with the squad get scolded.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's 160 pounds, 5'9" tall, with a reach of 70.5 inches. And they'll be facing Roy Jones. Sugar. Here is...
This bout is...
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Caution is being thrown to the wind. The right hook is scoring. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
Can't find a home with that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Punch, counter punch. Swing and a miss with the jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. There's the bell for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
He misses with that jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Not a lot of punch out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard. And here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Nobody home with that hook. That left hook missed. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. There's the bell to start round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Insane action halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That jab doesn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
bombs away. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That right hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, this is the time that on to the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Tried to score with a jab. The charts action from both of these fighters. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's all offense all the time. Can't score with that hook again. Nice counter shot. That left hook missed. You couldn't write a script like this. Round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. I promise you, all three. There's the bell to start round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he misses with that jab. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what you're seeing so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable.
That hook doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. And we enter the 8th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. He threw a punch and just got countered. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. 1, 2, 3. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. That hook just can't find the target. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous? You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no...
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. 160 pounds, 5'11" tall with a reach of 74. And he'll be facing Daniel Jacobs, the Miracle Man. 6 foot tall, 160 pounds with a reach of 74 inches. It's Roy. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, who's had epic battles with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, the former 2-time middleweight champion, looks to get back on top with a win in this one.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time. Touch. Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? Ooh, look at that left jab. These two were made for each other. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And hook scores. They miss with the jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpunch is smart.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Go back and win the round, right? Tired. He's not getting back up. We'll work out that kid.
Switch on. Get this boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting
Together. Put him back on him this round. The fight's not over yet.
think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Back into it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Back into
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Here we go for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Tried to score with the uppercut. Nice counter shot. Only catching air with that hook. their guard, they get caught. That hook won't score. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punching. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every trick.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Just take the round off, win the round on
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Don't be looking at it for one shot at a time.
Turn around, get back behind the jab, basics, just get your rhythm back and go again. I need you to get back out there, I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus on it.
The gaps will appear. Just keep him up.
Get your shots off, don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds. Beautiful.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Out it. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's
Kid, the jab's looking nice.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
I need you to
Back into the fight, kid. Right round. You were thinking, you were smart.
let's back.
Looking to land the hook. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. That right hook catching air. And he scores with the counter. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little spade and pickpocket him.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Slick. Go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've got.
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Up there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change.
Back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. They're right
Into that jab and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back. Take
body shots in there. Bury it up. Great work.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Get your mind back.
He's too tired. He's not getting back up. You were thinking, you were smart.
Back at it in round 4. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. To slow down. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just get your into it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible...
Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can miss him. Great work.
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on in this round. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again.
Son, you've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already.
Go out in the first minute, stick it on the end of that jab, and then just start down.
Sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up. Great work.
And there's the bell for round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. How about that time counter shot? Do you believe what we are seeing? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And down goes Jones Jr. talk about Roy Jones in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
You were thinking was, I need to get back out there, I need to win this round.
Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you...
Be smart, just get your shots off, don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round or two.
There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see more jabs. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Go round, I like it, I'm happy. Good night.
Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
No free shots, yeah? We can work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
there and win this next round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need to get back out there. I need to win this round.
Don't be looking at it one shot at a time. Set them up.
Here comes round 7. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come out?
Finally, Jones goes down. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr. He tipped the scales at 72 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 188. And standing across from him, one of the greatest to ever do it, the boxing legend, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. So I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. And he scores with the counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that.
Change too much, keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, alright? It's only one round.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your...
You're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. And
Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work.
get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Fight, don't give him no free shots, yeah?
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid.
And there's the bell to start round two. Big swing and a miss with the hook. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Both men step back for just a moment. No rest. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
They believe their fight.
The bell rings and we start the third. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
This fight has a real good flow to it. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Tough to be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you okay?
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe.
Here we go to the 4th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know the sound coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When you've got 2 evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. It's all offense, all the time. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy. Time for the 5th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Just missed with that hook. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
That hook won't score. They're both trying for a knockout. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And he's going to be confident.
The gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were
Slam the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win.
keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand's...
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your man.
shots in there. Vary it up. Great work. Don't be looking at...
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Tired. He's not getting back up.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Don't lose this fight, dear. Come on.
You can miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid.
Do your business.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Pensacola's finest is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have